Good evening and welcome to the 9th annual Wilco Awards Show, live from Liberty Hall at the factory in beautiful Franklin, Tennessee. The night in high school athletics in Williamson County and really the mid-state. Back for our 7th year at the Red Carpet Rundown Special. The band is back together. 7th year, every year. Coach Carrie Goodwin is back. Coach Goodwin, good to see you tonight.
So good to see you. So glad to be here. I'm just waiting for you guys to fire me one year and ask me not to come back. But you keep coming, so here I am.
Well, we're all on one-year rollover contracts. I think you're safe. And the grand poobah of tonight's events, master of all trades, but WCS Athletic Director, Coach Darren joins. Coach, you and your team, your crew, you outdid yourself again tonight, and we're excited about tonight.
Well, you obviously have to have a lot of great people to help you. You guys here doing this. The weather was a little tricky outside. Yeah. You can't tell it by watching this live stream, so we've adjusted. We've done something a little bit different with our red carpet, but I can tell you one thing that's going to be the same. They're still going to be getting interviewed. We're still going to be giving awards out. Good time to shout out Walker Chevrolet. Without Walker Chevrolet, none of this happens, Tate. Street Tuxedo, a group that's been with us from the get-go, making everybody look great as they come down the red carpet. Do want to remind the folks that are in here, we got lots of great activities going on. We've got a 360 photo booth. All the kids tell me that's the thing to do. We've got a photo booth out front. It's for parents. Parents, you're out there sitting, get your picture taken. We'll make sure we get you a copy of it. We've got some good food in here, too. Ellie's Donuts. Ellie's Donuts. I had an Ellie's Donut earlier, but I noticed my shirt got a little bit too tight, so I had to back off a little bit.
Is that why you're not wearing the vest?
That's exactly why I'm not wearing a vest. We've got Daddy's Dogs in here. We've got Fork of the South. We've got Mojo's Tacos. We got plenty of things going on. Tate, if you can't tell it, Coach Goodwin, I'm excited.
Well, I was going to say, you started getting that hand going. I had flashbacks from the Franklin-Brentwood games. I didn't know a fist pump, little air guitar was coming. Hey, hard to believe. I look over when you're talking and I see WILLCOs 23. And it's just hard to believe.
It's hard to believe.
9 years, and it just keeps getting better and better.
That just means we're getting older.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maximus will be up here one day. Okay, well, thanks to you that are watching live stream and those of you who are here live. We're going to have some red carpet interviews. Our sideline reporters are back again this year. Tia Atkinson, McKinley Johnson, and Lydia Welburn. And also, a little addition this year, we've got some coach reporters.
We do.
Coach Mark Wilkins may or may not be up for an award tonight. Coach
be.
Jessica Mancini, the two-time flag football defensive coordinator champion. They will be amongst the people doing some reporting as well. So very excited about the interviews. Think we ought to get started?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, as they're coming down the red carpet, the female teams of the year. All right. Pretty strong category here. It usually is Brentwood cross country, Brentwood track, and then Nolensville softball, followed up by Page soccer. Now, we talk about this every year. In this category, there is going to be at least one state championship team not win. That's a pretty stout category.
It seems like a crime, honestly. And, just to tell you how tough it is to be a Wilco finalist, we have a wrestler in WCS who was a state runner-up who's not a Wilco finalist because we have two champions, another runner-up, a third place. It's tough. It's tough to get in this room tonight.
Very tough. Well, and let's just look at it. Brentwood cross country, back-to-back champions. Page soccer, back-to-back champions. Nolensville, third place in the state tournament. Really close, as a lot of our teams are. They were so close to making it to that championship game. Who knows what happens? And then Brentwood track lost to Memphis Overton by, I don't know, it was single digits in the team points. They were so close. It was literally came down to a matter of inches, or they would have gotten another first place, and they would have been a state champion as well. So a lot of familiar faces here, but back to back to back.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong now.
That's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. Do we have Coach Patinas? We're supposed to be talking to Coach Patinas. If Coach Patinas is in the house, he needs to come see us. Otherwise, we got to go back and talk to Rachel Hawes back there with Lydia.
And her team is up for Girls Female Team of the Year. Rachel, you led your team to a third straight championship. You're the first team All-Region, first team All-Mid-State, and first team All-State. What do these accomplishments mean to you?
To me, these accomplishments are incredible, but none of it would have been possible without my teammates and my great coach. At Brentwood, we're really lucky to have a bunch of great runners, and I'm just so blessed to be with so many great runners who are motivating me every single day to be my personal best.
That's awesome. Back to the desk.
Thank you, ladies. We got Coach Patinas with us. Rob Patinas, Brentwood Girls Cross Country. We mentioned Brentwood Girls Cross Country up for Team of the Year. Did
you guys coordinate?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Hey, when you got it, right? Also up for Coach of the Year, Coach Patinas. We were just talking about it, back to back to back.
That's right.
Pretty strong.
Yeah, no, it was a really great season. Girls worked hard, and it's definitely nice to go back to back to back.
What is it about Brentwood Girls Cross Country that just, obviously you have some talented young ladies, but they graduate and they just keep coming. We just reload.
Yeah, I would say it's really the culture of the team. As the rising ninth graders come in, there's just an expectation that they're going to work hard and they're going to contribute, and they just work hard as a group. And it just kind of continually, year after year, builds.
One other thing, Coach, I think I haven't seen this one before that I know of. Every runner on the team was named All-Region. Has that happened before?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Hey, it happens at Brentwood High.
It does, yeah. All right.
It happened. Hey, Coach, answer this for me. In 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, you've won every meet except maybe one or two?
Yes. We lost one meet last year because we had a cold running through the team. But before that, our last loss was in 2019.
I don't know if people realize it's not exactly like losing. You've got all these other teams. It's really unbelievable.
Yeah, and I'll say some of the meets that we go to are really big meets where there's teams from all over the country.
It's unbelievable.
So, yeah.
So, well, we're proud of you.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck, Coach.
Do we have Coach Fedoris up here? Is Coach Fedoris in the house? Here he comes.
Hey,
Here he comes. Let's go ahead and talk to Coach Fedoris. We're going to talk a little Brentwood track. He's not in the cornfields of Iowa yet, but he's on his way.
Well, I was in the cornfields of Iowa this morning, but I'm back for the afternoon.
Coach, Brentwood track, I'm telling you, what a great program. Your girls end up runner-up. And I think in a lot of ways to your team, you felt a little disappointed. Even though, come on, runner-up. And then your boys' team wins the whole thing. You reload. It's not about rebuilding, it's reloading when you're talking Brentwood track.
Yeah, girls scored 82 points this year, which we won back-to-back in 21, 22, and didn't score over 73 either of those years. So come out and score 10 more points than you have and get second. You can't really be upset with that. Memphis Central is an amazing team. And then on the boys' side, I felt like we'd been building for the last couple of years, and then came out, and I don't think anybody thought that anybody could beat Memphis Central, and our boys came out and just had an amazing couple of days between the decathlon and in the state meet, and I think we beat one of the best teams in the history of Tennessee, which says something about our program, and incredibly proud of both teams.
Well, Coach, we're awful proud of you guys. Coach, go ahead.
I was just going to say, what is the differentiator between Brentwood and the rest? Because you guys have it rolling. I'd love to hear the secret sauce, if you can give us something.
I don't know about secret sauce. But
Coaching.
No. I will say between Coach Rob and I, we run a winter program, and pretty much as soon as cross country ends, the kids that run state get a little time off. But that Monday, after the Friday state cross country, I start our sprints and jumps winter program. We only had 4 kids come out for track out of our 150 that didn't do our complete winter program. So we come into the season in great shape, and we get it fine-tuned and do some special things. And this year we set 19 school records between the boys and girls program, so which is pretty special at a program like Brentwood.
Coach, good luck tonight. You look snazzy. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We're going to head out to Tia, who's with Sophie Yant, missed 36 points in the state track meet for Brentwood Track and Field. Tia?
I'm going to go get Coach Pat. They're not getting him up here. I'll be right back.
How does it feel to be dominating Wilco sports only halfway through high school?
It feels amazing. I wouldn't be where I am without my coaches, family, teammates, competitors. Want to thank them. They're amazing, and I wouldn't be where I am without them.
Barely.
Well, congratulations. Back to you, Tate.
Thank you, Tia. Hey, Coach, we'll be talking about it a little bit later on, but you were talking about Brentwood Track and Field, Lady Bruins Track and Field. Coach Goodwin, I don't know if
I knew it.
Oh.
No. I wanted to bring that up.
Talk about
she
this.
scored
I love this.
36 points. She scored 36 points by herself in the state track meet. I think that was good enough to be top 10 on her own. Do I have that right?
When I hear 36 points, I automatically go basketball, but that was track, and it scored so differently. But to do that, it's incredible. They've got it rolling. I need more behind what's going on at Brentwood.
Secret sauce. I like
Secret
that.
sauce.
If they could bottle that, they'd be. Hey, and she's a sophomore. Well,
And her
what was
her
your tennis
pictures
game
up
like
in
when you were
here.
a sophomore?
We're going to see her again.
Her picture's up in here, which means she's one of the 8 Athletes of the Year nominees for females as a sophomore. We're looking for Coach Patton, Coach Luke Patton, Nolensville softball. Tate, they had a great year. First trip to the state tournament. And what do they do in that first trip to the state tournament? They end up finishing 3rd. Coach, come on up. Looking good tonight. Get in here in between us. I'm going to give you my mic. Here you go.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Coach Patton, first trip to the state tournament in 4A softball. Big deal. That was a very tough field. 3rd place finish. A little bit short of what we wanted, right?
For sure.
We're all going for that. But, man, what a historic year for the Lady Knights softball team.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job this season, and it's just our 2nd season in Class 4A, so I was really proud of them to make the strides that they made this year. And, the run that we had in the postseason, the girls really came together as a team. They really worked hard together, rallied around each other, put team ahead of self, which I think really made the big difference in our run. We won 8 consecutive postseason games and got that top 3 finish in the state, so it was a pretty special end to our season.
Coach, I have to ask, do you participate in the fun softball chants that the girls beat on the fence with?
I do clap a little bit, and they were really into it, especially in the postseason. They were so loud. And then we had that big crowd at our home games in the region and the sectionals, and they got into it too. But yes, I do participate just a little bit.
Hey, it's live TV, so what? Can you give us one? Give us.
Oh gosh.
On the spot.
Maybe we have to ask the girls if they know anything. Which one? Oh, we love free bases.
Give us 3 bases real quick.
We love free bases. We love free bases.
Very good.
I learned a few things standing in the 3rd base box.
Congratulations. Good luck tonight. And I love the Nolensville Blue on the. He might be the leader in the Tux game so far. It's early, but I like it.
Thank Mrs. Coach Patton for picking this one out. So, good job, honey.
Speaking of Nolensville softball, we're going to McKinley on the red carpet, who is with Rylan Smith.
Hello, I'm here with Rylan Smith from Nolensville softball. Not only does she lead the state in strikeouts, she's 5th in the nation. Rylan, how does it feel to be back one more year before going off to college?
It's really exciting to be here and finish my high school career out here at the WILLCOs, and more importantly with my team. And I couldn't have done it without them or my coaches, Coach Patton, Coach Thomas, Coach Volpe, and Coach
I think
Kendall.
they're coming in here and
Thank you. Good luck
until they need
tonight.
us.
Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, McKinley. Coach Clapp, if you're in the building, start making your way to the desk, please, sir. Okay, here he is.
There he comes. Coach Clapp, look at him. He's moving pretty quick now. He's moving pretty quick. Come on up, Coach.
A little bounce in his step.
I love the rings.
What's up, guys?
Oh, look at him. Look, yes. Listen, I was not fortunate enough to win one of those. You've got 3 of them. As big as those are, I think I would have had bigger. That's unbelievable. Can they see those on camera, Coach? Show them to us there. Oh, yeah, that looks good. And then you've got another one.
The girls even told me I could wear the boys tonight.
Okay. Hey, Coach, I was going to say, so last year on the male sports team coach of the year, you're our guy. Now it's female sports coach of the year. Maybe you're our guy again. That's pretty impressive now. 2 years in a row, nominated as coach of the year. Different sport, though.
Yeah, it's special. But I got a special group of girls and boys. But these girls, they set so many records this year. And my assistant coach is looking into it because some of the record books, but they might be the first undefeated team in school history for varsity sports.
Wow.
And so as of so far that he's been able to find, he's our stat guy, you know. And these girls just did something special last year. And then how do you answer it? They went above and beyond this year.
Yeah.
So
I liked how, because I know we talked earlier in the year, and you guys were out with Charles on the Power Hour. Mm-hmm. You didn't back away from, hey, this is a challenge and we want to win. They were like, no. We want to win. We want that pressure. They sort of embraced it all year. You could tell it.
yeah, and they really embraced. Every team's different, you know.
Right.
And one of the coaches, she's actually here tonight. You know, that was one of the things that she said to me. Every team's different, and they got to go be the next team, who they are, that find their identity. And this group did so good with it, and did just stepped into that role. Every senior was a leader on and off the field. They did a great job.
Coach, proud of you guys, and I know you're proud of this young lady. She's back with Lydia on the red carpet, Abby Thornton.
Oh, yeah.
Lydia.
Hi, I'm here with Abby Thornton from Page High, who is a girls soccer finalist, and her team is up for Female Team of the Year. Abby, year 2 of being nominated in this category. You're a back-to-back state champ, district MVP, and region MVP. What has been your biggest motivator during your senior season?
I would say the pressure from my teammates and my parents to perform well is what pushed me to be the best version of myself this year.
That's awesome. Good luck, and back to the desk.
Okay, male teams of the year, male sports teams of the year. Brentwood soccer. I think everybody knows what they did. We'll talk about them in a bit.
WILLCOs. There's no booing at the WILLCOs.
Brentwood track, Page track, and Independence boys basketball. We got Coach Mark Wilkins up here. Coach Joins, I think you probably need to ask the questions on this one.
Coach Wilkins, we're so proud of you. We love that you're here in WCS. Hey, I'm excited about you being nominated for Coach of the Year. Very well deserving. You've got Tylen Lewis, Jet Montgomery, Players of the Year, Jet, Athlete of the Year. But I might be most excited about your role as reporter with Coach Jessica Manzini.
I tell you, everything I've been nervous for, all the big games and big moments of the season. Tonight, here in a few minutes, it's gonna top it all. So this is definitely a special event. We're very excited to be here.
Coach, talk about this. You're one of those people that, because we talked about it before you came to WCS, you really embrace all of this. I know a lot of times people will say, gosh, it's a lot, and they want us to go here, and I got to cut practice short, and I've got to do a media day. It's right up your alley.
Oh, I think it's what makes it special to be here. I mean, I think it's, who wouldn't want to do this ultimately? I think it's celebrate these kids and dress up. And, it's just an awesome, makes you feel like you're a big part of a big program and a big school system. And so it's definitely a draw, and I look forward to it, and I know our kids do too.
Tight. Coach, I got one question for you.
Uh-oh.
We're not in Medina anymore, are we?
We are not. Definitely not. This is definitely a different stage, you could say.
I don't know what that means. Look it up.
Yeah. And I'm glad you said it right. It's usually Medina. But, very excited to be here. And what a special moment. Williamson County special for sure.
Good luck tonight, brother.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Speaking of Independence men's basketball, Tia is on the red carpet with Jet Montgomery and Tylen Lewis.
All right, I'm with Jet and Tylen from Independence Basketball. You guys both have so many athletic accolades and achievements. Which one has meant the most to you?
Probably All-State this year, meant a lot, going to state with my team, so probably that one.
Yeah, also All-State, just like all the effort put into my team and taking all the mornings, and yeah, it just led to being All-State.
All right, well, good luck, you guys. Back to the desk.
Thank you. Coach Mike Purcell is also another Coach of the Year candidate. Coach Purcell cannot be in attendance tonight, but as always, we're thinking about Coach Purcell.
No doubt.
Or Coach P, as everybody knows him.
Great
legend
man.
gets thrown around too much, but not when we're talking about Coach P. He's a legend.
He's a legend.
Let's head on back out to Lydia, who is with Cooper Bailey and Thomas Fields of Brentwood Soccer.
I'm here with Cooper Bailey and Thomas Fields from Brentwood High, who are both boys soccer finalists, and their team is also up for Male Team of the Year. Another awesome season for Brentwood soccer this year, a 25-0 record, another state championship, #1 in the nation. Walk me through the feeling of this past season and how it feels being back-to-back state champs.
I mean, it feels great. It's been a dream of ours ever since we first came to Brentwood, and it's an awesome feeling.
I mean, we made it reality. We worked pretty hard the past 2 years. Only one loss, so yeah.
That's awesome. Good luck tonight and back to the desk.
Thank you, Lydia. And now, Male Team of the Year, we're going to bounce back to Tia again, who's with Cole Combs of Page Track and Field.
Tia with Coach.
We're going to go back to the desk.
Oh, we're back to the desk.
Yes.
Hey, Coach Rathbone.
Curveball.
Hey, so we're talking Coach of the Year nominees. We got Coach Charles Rathbone, very well deserved. State runner-up 2 years in a row, very impressive. Your team, it's interesting though, because you and I talk quite a bit. You felt some level of disappointment, but I think maybe 5 years ago you go, gosh, I'd take back-to-back trips to the state finals. But ultimately, when you get to that game, you're disappointed if you don't win.
Yeah, you want to win them all, and we didn't win the last one. So, and the last one's what you remember. So, but hopefully it'll push us through the off season and motivate us to be better this year, and maybe go get one this year.
Coach, and I know you're proud of Page High. When I think about Page High School, Tate, this is who I think about.
Jackie Bennett and Charles Rathbone.
I don't know the first person, so I'm gonna go with Coach. So I know you're proud. I see you on social media. I don't care what sport it is or what's going on. You got Lincoln Campbell out here for Media Student of the Year, and you're giving him props. You see one of the young ladies get mentioned, Abby Thornton, and you talk about, hey, she played flag football for us. You love Page High.
Yeah, Abby may be one of the best athletes I've ever seen.
Did you hear that, Ronan? Is Ronan in here?
Hey, by the way, I called dibs on that Ronan pop-up over there. But
that thing's sweet, isn't it?
You know, I've been at Page for 22 years, and it's a very special place, and it took a long time to get it to where it is. And you know, a lot of good families and great people and great players and great athletes, and now they're coming together and being a family, and it's just fun to watch.
Coach, we're proud of you. Thanks for being here. Good luck. We got Coach Boffman.
Hey,
Centennial
Coach,
Baseball should be. Here he comes.
Coach, let's do this. Tia's got Cole Combs now.
Okay.
Let's bounce to Tia on the red carpet with Cole Combs. We'll come back with Coach Rob Boffman.
Hey guys, I'm with Cole from Page. Cole, you just won state champion for shot put. What did it mean to have your football teammates cheering you on as you fought for that title?
So it was the most exciting thing. They were really there, bring up the energy for me, and I couldn't have done it without them. My teammate Ronan O'Connell was there, giving me back slaps and cheering me on the entire time, and I definitely couldn't have won without them.
Well, congratulations. Back to you, Tate.
Thank you, Tia. Coach joins. I'm going to piggyback on what you just said about Coach Rathbone. If we're talking Centennial High School,
no doubt,
I think Rob Boffman, back to back. Talk about saving the best for last. 20 years at the school. He's coached baseball. He's coached football, a little bit of everything. A PE teacher extraordinaire.
Well, let me say this about P, because a lot of people, every time I go, maybe he knows I'm coming, but when I go in that gym, they're getting after it in PE. Coach Hamilton's got it on lockdown. You've got it on lockdown.
I know. We know what we're doing.
There's two things going here, though. One, he's a heck of a baseball coach. But the other reason they've kept around, he knows where all the bones are buried. They don't want him talking. Coach Boffman, looking good tonight, brother.
I appreciate it. I'm really thankful to be here. So thanks a lot.
Coach, you know, there's so many people, because I noticed last year, and I'm like, hey, guys, let up. When you weren't a Coach of the Year finalist last year, Coach Whidbey was on the worst Coach Boffman on the finalists. I'm like, Coach Whidbey, dude, you can't be like calling out the school system on social media. You can say it privately, but you're here, and there's so many people that are pumped that you're up for this award.
Well, I really appreciate it. I really don't know what to say. You know, I've been blessed to be at Centennial for 20 years. I've enjoyed every minute of it. You know, it's a cool place to be for sure.
Coach, what I loved, and you're obviously handing the reins over. Coach, your assistant coach, I know you love him. You wanted him to have the head coaching job, and he does now. But you go back to the state tournament, and I know you wanted to do a little bit more. You had a tough bracket now. You really did. But you get the first win at the state tournament for Centennial Baseball, and there's only one first. Like, next time will be the second.
Yeah.
So you got the first this year on your way out, which you've got to be proud of.
Well, I am very proud, but, you know, it's about our guys on the team. It's really about our assistant coaches. I get to do this, and that's kind of my part of being the baseball coach. But Coach Sanders, Coach Eddings, and Coach Sizemore, and the things they did behind the scenes that nobody sees is the reason why we've been successful. You know, and of course, our kids have played really well too, so that's a great thing.
I'm sure it comes through on the screen, humility. He loves the school. You know what I'm saying? It's just so authentic. And, Coach, now your job is you've got to go heckle and haze and razz the bowling coach at Centennial.
For sure. And now it's my turn.
Mrs. Coach Boffman.
That's right. Yeah, the real Coach Boffman for sure. You know, we were talking at the banquet. She's kind of like, she's the head coach of our baseball program too. No, now they get to see the real Coach Boffman. It'll be my chance to ask her why she did that and how come they threw that gutter ball or whatever. I don't know what I'll know what's going on after a while for sure.
Coach, we're excited about you being here.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It means a lot.
Congrats, Coach. Hey, in case you didn't pick up on it, Coach Boffman, Coach Rathbone, Coach Wilkins, and Coach Purcell are all up for Male Sports Coach of the Year. Congratulations, buddy. All right, we're going to go back to the red carpet with McKinley, who's with Aiden Carter and Hudson Elaine of Brentwood Boys Track and Field.
Thanks, Tate. I'm here with Aiden Carter, state champion in the decathlon, and Hudson Elaine, the 400-meter dash state champion, both from Brentwood Boys Track, both nominated for finalists. Aiden, you're up for Male Track Athlete of the Year and Athlete of the Year. Brentwood Boys Track's here, Brentwood Girls Track's here. How does it feel to be nominated with your whole team?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's a cool honor to just be able to get recognized. And I think we all put in so much hard work. So it's really cool that we're all just here together. So,
yeah, it's a great opportunity for all of us, and I'm super excited about it.
All right, thank you. Best of luck to both of you. Back to y'all at the desk.
Thank you, McKinley. Okay, Female Athletes of the Year. Coach Goodwin. Gabrielle Boulay of Centennial, Ryland Smith, Nolensville, Claire Stegall, Nolensville, and Sophie Yant, Brentwood. This is your 7th year doing this. You are a heck of an athlete yourself. Female Athletes of the Year. This is as strong of a category as I remember.
It's unprecedented to see these stats in one district, but the fact that we've got these studs, these standout female representation of these sports, it's phenomenal. We all know female sports is exploding right now just across the U.S., internationally, and to see these, girls jump out with these stats is just incredible. It's going to keep going.
A lot of gold medals in this category. And with that, we'll go to Lydia, who's on the red carpet with Claire Stegall of Nolensville Track and Field.
And I'm here with Claire Stegall from Nolensville High. Claire, you're the state cross-country champion and nominated in 3 categories: Female Athlete of the Year, cross-country finalist, and track finalist. You don't have much of an off-season, so how do you prepare in between cross-country and track?
Yeah, I usually take 2 to 3 weeks off in between both those seasons and then slowly start building back up my mileage and start with easy runs until we get into the harder sessions later in the season.
Okay, well, that's awesome. You're awesome. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Lydia. If we can, let's bounce back to the red carpet with Tia, and she's with Gabrielle Boulay of Centennial Track and Field.
Hi guys, I'm with Gabrielle Boulay from Centennial. Gabrielle, this past spring, you and your teammates broke a 44-year-old record in the 4x800 meter relay. What does it mean to you personally to make history?
It was definitely not what we expected at all. So for me personally, it was an amazing way to end our season, and especially the 4x8, just knowing that that's not the most popular or even like a college distance. It was amazing to end the season like that, especially with all the hard work and bond that we'd spent so much time cultivating. I was just really excited to have that experience.
Well, congratulations. Good luck. Back to you, Tate.
Thank you, Tia. And now to the Male Athlete of the Year award, Male Athlete of the Year category, Aiden Carter of Brentwood, Jet Montgomery of Independence, and then we've got Kendrick Curtis of Fairview and Ronan O'Connell of Page. DJ, we have an early leader in the Flow Award. Kendrick, the locks are looking good, man. That's strong hair right there, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What's the inspiration with that?
I mean, everyone was doing it for a little bit. AC Slater, everyone always compares me to him, so I guess a little bit of that.
Saved by the Bell, for those that Saved by the Bell. That's strong.
Yeah.
Fairview Yellow Jacket.
Yes, sir.
What does that mean to you?
Oh my goodness, it means so much. I mean, we have such a good culture at our school, and our sport especially. I'm really happy to represent my school today.
I forgot my question. Sorry.
Okay, so football, wrestling, multi-sport. We're big multi-sport guys. How do you think that, and probably the same question can go to you too, how do you think that has helped you become the best athlete that you can become, that you have?
It always keeps you in shape. They're two different sports. It's kind of individual for wrestling and team. They really complement each other really well. Keep me in shape, get me stronger. Just hone all the skills and characteristics I need.
Have you two ever gotten on a mat together?
No, we haven't.
Take down, let him up. Take him down, let him up. Well, hey, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Big Row.
What's up?
Football, wrestling, track. Is there some bowling in there? Any sport you don't do?
I dabble in some bowling. Yeah, I dabble.
Talk about the back-to-back Clinic Bowl runner-up finishes with the Page Patriots. I know you're very proud of those.
Yeah, those are great. Great to be a part of those teams. Just a good family on that team, and it's just a monumental thing for Page High School. Go down in the history books. So, yeah, I mean, great to be a part of that.
Well, Coach Joins has got a question for you. Before I'm done, I want to let you know I like the red bow tie. The only thing you would look better in is a lighter shade of orange.
Hey, so I saw Rona. We were getting our tuxes. They didn't get ours mixed up, the look and the sizes. But I was wondering why, the University of Kentucky wasn't on his list. They're not. But I want to ask you what Tate also talked about with Kendrick. I love the multi-sport deal. So runner-up in wrestling, obviously your football accolades, and then when you get a chance every once in a while, you do a little track and field, which I think is awesome, man. It's really great.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good to be in a sport all year, Wrestling, I got into my sophomore year. Just really helped my conditioning, just mental toughness on the football field and just throughout life. It just taught me a lot of life lessons.
And these guys were asking Tate before. I told them about it, and they said, we were just thinking that. The cutouts, the athletes of the year, we got the cutouts around the room. If you're one of those athletes of the year, when the night's over, you take the cutout home. Good luck getting it in your car, though.
That's pretty big. They got to take a picture next to it and tweet it, though, right?
They definitely have to do that. Hey, Tate, I'm excited about this next segment. Coach Mancini and Coach Wilkins, we don't know what they've got going on over there, but let's throw it to them.
Sir.
Good job. Hey guys, normally we are interviewing the players. This year we decided to get the parents involved. I've got two dads here. Their boys play on the Independence boys basketball team. Guys, I just want to hear from you. We know how the boys felt about this season, but how did you feel about the season for them in their last 4 years with Independence?
Yeah, the last 4 years have just been absolutely unbelievable. The boys just been so excited the whole time. A lot of the seniors talk about the brotherhood and the camaraderie, which is so unique within the team. And my son's always talking about the coaching and how well they're coached, and they just absolutely love their teammates. And to make it to state and make a runner-up in school history is just an unbelievable experience.
It was truly a magical way to end his senior year, going undefeated in the district and winning the region, making it all the way to state championship game. couldn't have scripted a better ending to the senior season.
And shout out to Coach Wilkins for getting them there as well, yes.
2 years ago when Coach came on staff, it was truly a blessing, and he has definitely helped us get to where we are today.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Girls cross country, Sophia Boutros Page, Rachel Hawes Brentwood, Larkin Johnson Centennial, Claire Stegall Nolensville. And with that, we'll head to the red carpet with McKinley, who's with Sophia Boutros and Larkin Johnson.
Ready? Okay. Hello, I'm here with Sophia Boutros of Page. She finished third overall at the AA State Championship, and I'm here with Larkin Johnson from Centennial, who finished third overall at the state championship. And ladies, tell me your favorite place to run.
Okay, my favorite place to run is probably the Greenway because it's a really long path, it's really pretty, and it's really shaded, and yeah.
My favorite place to run is probably Crockett Park because it's flat, it's shaded, and it's pretty in the morning, and it's fun to do with your teammates.
Great spots to run. Back to y'all at the desk.
Boys cross country, Parker Harris, Franklin, Asher Oates, Independence, Robert Patinas.
Don't call me Rob.
Don't call me Coach Rob. Brentwood and Keller Vaughn. Brentwood, Coach Goodwin. My favorite cross country coach.
For a year.
You would have been a better cross country
Every
coach with these
time.
guys.
Robert Keller, I don't listen to me. I'm not the expert. I coached cross country 1 year, and they coached me more than I coached them. Like, you guys, it's impressive looking at these stats, what you've been able to accomplish, and here we are, Brentwood again. What makes it so special? What are you guys doing? Again, we talked to your coach about the secret sauce. Give us something that's happening behind the scenes.
I think definitely our team having a lot of runners running the same pace helps us a lot. The culture of the team definitely pushes us to be a little bit better. So, yeah, I think that's mostly it.
I think we have a great work ethic. And, yeah.
Keller, I want to ask you, so Tate, last year, we joined the middle school TSSAA, so it's the TMSAA. Keller had an opportunity to run in that. Talk about that experience a little bit. That was kind of cool doing that for the first time, right?
Yes, it was pretty fun. I mean, I don't know.
No, it's cool. Hey, look, you're up here as a freshman. What's it? Talk about being a freshman and being in this environment as a finalist in your event. You got to be proud of that, man.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's kind of surprising. I really didn't expect it. But.
Robert, you're not surprised, are you? For either one of you? No, you guys are great. One last question for both of you. When you talk about the running sports, I mean, I know there's more than that when you talk about track and field. With Brentwood High, you can just write it down. I don't care if it's a freshman coming in, it's a senior. Every year, you guys are in the mix.
I seriously think it's the culture on the team. I think it really pushes the freshmen to be more serious about their running and really pushes each runner to improve on themselves in and on the team, so outside of school activities and stuff.
Well, you guys look great. Appreciate you being here. Good luck tonight. Lydia is with Parker Harris and Asher Oates. Lydia.
Two boys cross country finalists, Parker from Franklin, Asher from Indy. Parker, good to see you back here again, 9th in the region, 17th in the state. Asher, you placed 13th in the state as a freshman and first freshman boy to be named All-State in Indy history. Awesome, congrats guys. What's your secret to staying mentally strong during races?
I feel like just taking the race like one step at a time and just focusing on the person in front of us and just kind of just chasing them. I feel like that really helps.
Yeah, I would say chasing after that goal, which is definitely a PR, and focusing on the people in front of you.
Awesome. Back to the desk.
And now, back to our coach reporters.
I love the coach reporters.
The coach, I like the title of it too, or
You're
the
doing
name
great.
of it. Coach Jessica Mancini and Coach Mark Wilkins.
Hey guys, we're here with Coach Ridley from Centennial High School. He's here representing Gabrielle Boulay as she is up for Female Athlete of the Year. Coach Ridley, what is it like to have the great success you had? And also, you coach 3 sports at Centennial. We speak about that.
Yeah, I coach football, basketball, and track. It's very tiring but very rewarding. The success we had this year as a girls unit is amazing, breaking that 44-year-old record. Also, Gabrielle becoming, back-to-back Open 800 champion and winning the 4x8. Just a great season and so rewarding.
We appreciate all you do, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Coach Wilkins. Hey, state record 4x800 team.
Good.
Coach Ridley there, Coach Joins.
Do you think, Coach, no offense, but I don't think he could get there that quick.
I think Coach Belay was coaching him.
Hey, we're talking about golf next. I love golf.
That's right.
Tate's new to the game of golf, by the way,
We
Coach
love
Goodwin.
golf now.
He gets frustrated sometimes, but he's a great athlete. If he'll just keep at it, he can get it done.
Putter.
He plays on a great course.
Yes.
He plays on a great course, the Skyview Country Club.
Yes. You have to be a member to get on.
The
How
dress
many
code's a little
mulligans
tough.
is Tate taking, though? How many mulligans are you giving yourself?
Well, it depends on how many the tournament will let you purchase.
Yeah, okay.
And that's how many.
Hey, enough about our golf games. Let's go out to Tia with Brooke Brummett of Brentwood, Hannah Ruth Walton, Ravenwood.
I'm with golf finalist Hannah Ruth from Ravenwood. Congratulations on your nomination and on graduation. What's next for you this fall?
Thank you. Yeah, so this fall I plan to play for Freed-Hardeman University in Henderson, Tennessee, and I plan to major in kinesiology to go into physical therapy.
Well, congratulations. Back to you, Tate.
Listen, we're back here now with our male golf finalists. And I told Tate, usually Tate takes it back, but go Big Blue.
Yes,
go
sir.
Big Blue. Hey, University of Kentucky golfer next year. We're proud of you, Michael Hake. Glad you're here. Glad you're going to Kentucky. Talk about being a finalist here before you go off to college.
I'm just really grateful. There's so many great athletes here, and just being in this company is really great, and I'm just excited to be here.
Hey, something most people don't know about Michael. Talk about this just a second. You're part of that EIC program where you come up with your own product, and you come up with like a putting aid or something. Talk about that a
Yeah,
little
we
bit.
did. We created a putting aid that actually has a sound to see when you're hitting your putts offline. And so we were actually really successful this year, so it was great.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty. How about Miss Joins? She doing a good job out there?
Oh, yeah,
okay,
she's great.
Good. Grant Clark, Page, and you guys are competitors now.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Hey,
But
please
you get
refer
along.
to him as Mr. School Record, Grant Clark, if you don't mind.
You know, I like nicknames, but you don't have to call me that. You can just call me Mr. Clark.
Well, I was asking what you're most proud of. I said, what are you most proud of? Your 3 pars at the Grove? He said, heck no. That wasn't it?
No, I got to say, if I'm only making 3 pars, I hope it's paired with plenty of birdies. You know, if it's a, let's say, 14 par day, I'm very happy. You know, maybe made 1 bogey, couple of birdies. I like having a lot of pars, to be honest with you.
I think you might have found your future replacement.
I
for
was
hosting
getting ready to
this
say,
thing.
Grant, I don't know what you're doing this time next year, but you can take my spot up here on the table. Hey, good luck to you guys. We're certainly proud of you. Obviously, golf, very strong sport for us here in WCS. Let's go out to McKinley to talk to 2 more boys golf finalists.
Thanks, Joins. I'm here with Will Pinson of Franklin, who's district champion, and I'm here with Jacob Purifoy, who made it all the way to the state tournament. Now, boys, tell me, favorite tee time?
I love a good afternoon time, you know, around 3 or 4 o'clock, watch the sun go down when you're finishing. Couldn't ask for anything better.
I just like to wake up, go play at around 9 or 10 a.m.
Both great times. Back to y'all at the desk.
Thank you, ladies. Volleyball. We know a little bit something about volleyball in Williamson County, don't we?
Now, we do. I didn't know if we were going to check out our coach reporters first, but I didn't know if that was coming.
Oh, I apologize. Let's go to the coach reporters first.
Is this already on?
Yep. Hey guys, I've got Gabby and Riley Kate here from Page Soccer. Ladies, the last 2 years have been phenomenal for you, so talk to me a little bit about winning state back-to-back and what the last 4 years have meant to you.
The last 4 years to me have meant everything. I've loved the sport. I've played it for as long as I can remember. I think it's amazing that we were able to accomplish winning 2 times. I know from our sophomore year we had a pretty sad upset of us losing, and I made a promise to my coaches and my teammates that I would not let that happen again. And so I feel like I held out my end of the deal and we got all the way here. So won it back to back, so it was amazing. And then especially this year as our senior year being undefeated, I'm definitely going to miss this sport and all these girls. So.
I think it's special to me because we were the first to ever win it at Page and for soccer, and we not only won it once, but we won it twice. And I think it's also special because we have so much chemistry on our team, and I think that's what really helped us to win both state championships.
Awesome, ladies. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now we're to volleyball. Volleyball finalist of the year, Kyra Knox of Nolensville, Reagan Larkin of Ravenwood, Bella Lepore, Ravenwood, and Dylan Saucer. Kyra, Nolensville, they're kind of the new kids on the block, but not so much. 3-time state champions. You're carrying on the tradition now. Huge year this year. What's it mean to be a member of Nolensville Lady Night Volleyball?
I love it so much, the energy, and it's just kind of like a sense of family. Coach Young, my team is so much fun to be around. Everyone, I just love playing with my friends. So.
That's pretty good. Pretty good reason to be a part of a team sport, right? What'd you learn from some of the ones that came before you that now you're trying to pass on to the younger volleyball players once you're gone?
I've just learned from everyone just kind of how to be a leader, take your team one game at a time, and just get better in practice every day.
Good luck tonight.
Thank
Love
you.
your dress.
Thank
Dylan,
you. Hi.
9th. There's been a lot of accomplishments at Brentwood. Is it called Barbara Campbell Court yet? If not, it should be.
Yeah.
9th all-time in assists. That's pretty strong.
Thank you.
What's as Coach Goodwin would say, what's the secret sauce?
What's the secret sauce?
Yeah, it's really, really awesome. I actually didn't even know that I was like up for that, and then I think Charles just like told me in one of the Tennessean things. But I think just for me, like hard work. If you want to be good at something, just work your butt off for it. Because if you can put your mind to it and you can work hard for it, then you can get it. So I think I just keep working hard, and that's how I got there. So.
Dylan, your team stats are incredible, but district MVP, all district, all region team, finished 9th all-time assist leader according to TSLA records, and then team finished 3rd at the state tournament, which is the best finishing WCS team this year. It's incredible. You know, we were joking and saying the secret sauce, but Brentwood volleyball, everybody knows. The entire state knows about Brentwood volleyball. I have to ask, you know, what sets your work ethic, showing up, getting the work done, what sets it apart than anybody else?
Yes, I think that we miss Barbara Campbell very much, but the legacy she left behind and just the culture she established when she was at Brentwood, she never let anyone slip. She pushed hard work on us, and family is something that's gotten us so far. We always play for a bigger purpose, whether that be for just the team itself or whether it was for Coach Campbell or just to keep the legacy going. That always drives us very far. So
I love it. Well, good luck tonight, girls. You look great.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight, ladies. You look lovely. Back to Lydia, who is with Reagan.
I'm back, and I'm here with Reagan Larkin from Ravenwood High, who is a volleyball finalist. Reagan, 705 career kills, named all-district and all-region, and upset Nolensville in the district tournament. Look at you now. What would you tell younger Reagan at this point in your life?
I think just to relax. Everything's going to work out, and just enjoy the game. I think I tend to kind of get too stressed out, especially as we go through like recruiting and you're kind of getting older, but I think this past season I just had a lot of fun and played relaxed, so it was my best season yet. So that's what I would tell my younger self.
That's awesome. Good luck next year. Thank you. Back to the desk.
All right, football defensive finalist of the year, Adam Fontesha of Brentwood, Eric Hazard of Page, Dominic Reed of Centennial, and Taylor Wine of Nolensville. Tia is on the red carpet.
Hey guys, I'm with Adam Fontesha. Congratulations on your nomination in such a competitive category. There had to be a secret to your success your senior season. What was it?
I'd say just finding joy in the journey. It's very easy to just focus on the outcome, but if you just focus on the journey and do the little things right, I think that's how you find true success.
Well, that's well said. Back to you, Tate.
Well, we have Eric Hazard and Colin Hurd of Page Patriot Football. No surprise, my man here has got the cowboy hat on, looking strong. But I got to ask, what's a defensive finalist of the year doing up here when you're the all-state, all-world quarterback as well? You're just, I guess we ought to just put you up for football player of the year. But I think this is right. You like playing defense best, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And what is it about defense that you like the best?
Just like getting to hit the players instead of like taking the hit, and just like you have to be different to be a defensive player, and yeah, I like it like that. So
Tate, we talked about this, Colin. I don't know if you know this. I've looked back and I can't find anybody else. You're the only guy that I know of that has been Defensive Player of the Year nominee. That was last year. Offensive Player of the Year nominee, that's this year. And Football Player of the Year nominee this year as well. Dude, that's impressive.
Thank you.
He's so humble, too. And Coach Rathbone tells me, and I think Eric would talk about this, whatever the team needs is what Colin's going to do. Accurate?
Yeah, it's pretty. I just want to win. So, whatever it takes, I'll do it. So.
Hey, and I want to say this, too, Tate. Eric Hazard, who was a part of that workout that we did, the first annual, hey, there's only a handful of guys, and he's one of them. Comes up, thanks everybody for putting on the event, and I told him, I'm buying stock in Eric Hazard. I see him going to all these camps and putting this stuff on social media. Colin, I think he'll agree, but Eric, you're only going to be a junior next year. You continue to blow up. I know it's about Page football, but I can tell you this, when it comes to that next level, you're going to have a shot there too.
I hope so.
I know so.
He's already working the NIL deal.
That's right, he's working that. We're going to get a deal with Stetson hat is what we're going to do. Hey, Eric, talk about playing defense. When I watch you guys play, you've got a little bit different look out there because of your length. Talk about how your length defensively helps you.
Well, my biggest thing is like being that edge outside linebacker guy. Like at the college level, I'm going to be more of a D end. So it's hard going to camps and all this, but my biggest goal right now is just going where I can help the team.
Hey, and I think this is true. We talked about him earlier. He's up for Coach of the Year. I know you're proud of him. He loves you guys, and I know you do. You love him back, Coach Rathbone. Great guy, great coach. I think you guys would agree with that too.
No doubt.
Yep.
Fellas, appreciate you being here. Good luck. We back out to the red carpet.
Hello, I'm here with Tanner Lee and Dominic Reed of Centennial. Both of them are excellent basketball players, but tonight they're nominated in football categories. Boys, tell me what's the secret to being a dual sport athlete?
Being a dual sport athlete really shows commitment and showing hard work. You just got to dedicate yourself to the sports and just get the job done.
Shows dedication to both sports, hard work, and just playing, being committed.
Good luck to the both of you. Back to the desk.
Thank you, ladies. Hey, Coach Goodwin, Coach Jones, want to make sure Taylor Wine, Nolensville, the reason he's not here, he has already reported to camp. Boomer Sooner, horns down.
I guarantee
get on board with that.
I guarantee you, Coach Matthews loves that, doesn't he?
Loves. The one thing he dislikes worse than Alabama is Texas. That fair? And you missed one other superlative that our man Colin Hurd has on his resume. Mike Bobo, quarterback watch list.
I don't even know if Colin knows that. That's big time.
I know that's big time.
It's
That
big time.
should have been listed. Back to the coach reporters.
Hey guys, we have Tavara Lee here, the mother of Tanner Lee, who was just interviewed. We're really excited to get her perspective on tonight, and just this is the first year they're coming, and so Tanner's up tonight for Centennial's Football Offensive Player of the Year. So Tavara, take it away. What's it like to be here?
It's great. This is a great event. I love seeing everybody dressed up, looking so nice. Looking forward to coming back next year.
There you have it, guys.
All right, girls soccer player of the year, Avery Brown of Franklin, Bella Macasso of Ravenwood, Maddie Patelski of Nolensville, and Abby Thornton of Page. We've got Maddie Patelski of Nolensville and Bella Macasso of Ravenwood. All right, ladies, talk about this category. Pretty strong. It's kind of like volleyball. I think just making it
it is.
as a finalist in this category is a big deal. Thoughts on that?
For sure, yeah. There's a lot of talented girls in this group, and we've all played against each other, with each other, and I think really any one of us can win, and it's just an honor just to be nominated.
What was the highlight of the season for you?
Just enjoying like my senior year, like last time playing with my team and like with all my teammates. It just was really fun to play, no matter we won or lost, like we were doing it together.
And Bella also up for the Flag Football Player of the Year. It's the first time we're having that.
I'll be bringing that up later, but go ahead.
She's a defensive specialist, made a big play there in that championship game. Talk about playing flag. Wasn't that great? Playing for Coach Hester and Coach Mancini. Talk about that.
Yes, I loved flag football. Having the option to play these past 2 years was so great, and trying a new sport. Went into it last year not knowing really anything about it, and being able to win state back-to-back was so fun and everything.
Okay,
it's awesome.
Well, I got to add, I was going to bring it up later. The pick six you had in the championship game.
Yes.
Did Coach Hester, Coach Mancini, did anybody ever teach you the term Oski?
No.
Okay, well, you're supposed to yell it when you get an interception. But we watched a lot of football games in WCS. She passed ball, broke on the ball, Oski better than any of the men I've ever seen, and then she took it to the house. I'm telling you, it was the highlight of the year for me.
Hey, let's talk about this. So we got Maddie Podolsky here. She won this particular category last year. So, Maddie, as I look at your accolades, they're all great, but then one really stands out. I see All-State. I see Region MVP, District MVP. Those are all great. I see scored the first goal for the USA in France versus France. We have us a U.S. national team. Maddie, that's a big deal.
I know, yeah. Yeah, it's really exciting.
Can I get some gear? I mean, that's so awesome that you're a part. Talk about being part of that.
I mean, it's such an honor just to be included with all those great players, and just like learning.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's just where you learn, was with the best, and it's really helped me grow as a player. And I hope I continue to keep, making it back. So.
Well, and I'll tell you this too, Maddie, because I remember this happened in the tournament. I think it was our friends at Station Camp. They tried to schedule the game. No, we can't play at a certain time because she's off playing against France. Like, give her a break. Let her come. That's really cool. It really is. We're proud of you. We're proud of both of you. And again, just think about Coach Joins to get me some gear from the U.S. national team. Tate, who we got next?
Let's go to Lydia, who's with Avery Brown.
Okay, so I'm here with one of the most talented people I know, Avery Brown from Franklin High School, who's a girls soccer finalist. Avery, you're the 2022 District Player of the Year, named 3-time All-District, 2-time All-State, and 2022 All-South, and one of my good friends. What has been the biggest lesson you have learned through your high school career that you will carry with you when you play at Ole Miss?
I would probably say playing on a team throughout all these years, the biggest thing is leaning on my teammates throughout adversity is just the biggest thing to help me get through hard times, and I'll definitely be taking that throughout college and past it.
That's awesome. I'll miss you. Good luck tonight. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Lydia. And now, girls basketball and boys basketball finalist of the year, Braylee Bushman, Paige, Quinn Johnston of Summit, Ella Ryan, Brentwood, Leilani Washington of Nolensville on the ladies' side, and then on the boys' side, Daniel Cochran of Brentwood, Nathan Dillingham, Fairview, Tylen Lewis of Independence, and Jet Montgomery of Independence. And with that, we'll go to the red carpet with McKinley, who's with Quinn Johnston and Leilani Washington.
Thank you. I'm here with Quinn Johnston, my sister, who is in the state record book for having the most threes in the season from Summit High School. And I'm here with Leilani Washington, who is district MVP as a sophomore. So girls, tell me, how has your family supported you through all of this?
Well, a lot of my family always comes to the game, so it's always nice to see familiar faces in the crowds.
My family is always so supportive of me and encouraging me to be the best player I can be.
Yes, we are. Thank you, and back to the desk.
Thank you, ladies. Ella Ryan, Brentwood. Watched you play. I like your game. Pedal to the metal. I got a question. What do you like doing the best? Shooting? Because you're really good at it, and I think that if I were you, that's what I would like the best. You ever met a shot you didn't like?
Honestly,
I like to do everything. Like, I like to grow my game. That's what I've been working on. So I don't have a preference. Just I like to do everything. I'm all around.
Your stat line, your stat sheet reflects that.
I was just looking at that. We've got 17.3 points per game. 3 rebounds per game, blocks per game, awards, 11, all-region team, all-district team, all-region MVP, Main Street Prep, second team Tennessee and Mid-State, second team. I will say this. I know your sister, Sydney. She never met a shot she didn't like or hit. She was a thorn in my side, but I love watching you all perform every single night, show up. Tell me, at home, what's the work ethic like? Because it's genetic, it has to be. So how does that look behind the scenes?
It's all about consistency and competing. Me and my sister, we're really close, but we're big competitors when it comes to being on the floor.
Sure.
So we're just always out there constantly competing with each other to get better and staying consistent throughout weeks and months and years. So that's definitely paid off.
It's incredible. Braylee, I noticed that you are headed to Trevecca.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so excited.
So I played basketball at Freed Hardman. I had many a nights in Trevecca's gym, whether it was good, bad, or ugly. But I'm so excited for you. Tell me about kind of your outlook going into this next phase, what you've built at Page, how that's going to carry over playing college ball.
So I feel like me and my teammates have just worked really hard, and I'm really excited to go play at Trevecca. I also have my past teammate Lily Wilkin playing at Trevecca, so I'm really excited to play with her. We both work really hard and love playing against each other, so just being at home and in Nashville, I think it's going to be great, and I can't wait.
That was another one that was a thorn in my side. Oh, Lily. But both of you girls have just incredible stats across the board. You've done so much for the women's game. Excited to see you excel, of course, in the next level, but good luck tonight. You both look phenomenal.
Thank you so
I love the coordinating here.
Yeah, we got the
did that.
Good luck, ladies. And ladies, Coach Goodwin never met a shot that she didn't like either.
That's probably true.
Don't let her fool you. We're going back to Tia on the red carpet, who's with Daniel Cochran and Nathan Dillingham.
I've got Daniel Cochran and Nathan Dillingham. They're boys basketball finalists, if you couldn't tell by the height difference. Anyways, you guys both had huge seasons this year. No doubt that you had to fuel up. What's your go-to meal before a game?
I'll usually just go with a sandwich and a Gatorade or an energy drink.
A nice little PB&J.
Those are solid choices. Back to you, Tate.
Girls and boys finalists, you like those? I think we got it right again this year, don't you? You
Yes.
comfortable with those?
Yes.
You're the basketball coaches.
A little bit, yeah.
Could you all have won some games with those 8?
Yes.
Super squad. Merge them
I
all
like it.
together.
Yes. Shoot it. Shoot it, Ella. Shoot it, Braylee. Shoot it, Nathan. Shoot it, Daniel.
They would have
We
loved
don't have to
playing.
draw anything up. Just
They really
roll
are.
out a ball.
I'm going to be getting some Gatorade down here, pumping fist.
Feet propped up.
They would have loved being a part of the three-point balloon. I mean, we need to bring that back. Girls and boys wrestling finalists: Riley Bennett of Summit, Sydney Heiser of Franklin, Riley Lent of Independence, Brooklyn Long, Independence on the boys' side, Kendrick Curtis of Fairview, Landon DeSalle, Summit, Jarvis Little, Summit, and Trey McTorrey of Nolensville. We'll head out to, I believe Lydia's got Riley Bennett and Brooklyn Long on the red carpet.
Thank you. So we know wrestling is a so hard district in Williamson County, and I'm here with Riley Bennett and Brooklyn Long. Y'all are awesome, but I hate to mention it. You two are competitors. Brooklyn second at state, Riley fifth at state. But what's the emotion you have on the mat?
I have to calm myself down because there's just kind of a lot going on around me before I step out on the mat. But once I'm out there, it's just complete adrenaline rush, and then at the end, getting your hand raised is probably one of the best feelings in the world.
Yeah. Definitely before the same thing, I get a little too excited, but once I get on the mat, I definitely am just focused and just focusing on what's in front of me.
That's awesome. Good luck tonight, and back to the desk.
Now, here we go. Trey's awesome too, isn't he?
He's so great.
All right, come on up, fellas. Jarvis, you go.
Match.
So all I do is run a few laps, maybe stretch a little bit, listen to some music, and that's all. That's all I need.
That's all you need. All right, back to you, Tate.
I'm just going to say injury.
Well, boys wrestling, we're here with the two-time, right? Two-time state champion, Jarvis Little. Jarvis won. He's in the mix for best swag of the night. Both these guys are.
Look at Landon.
Do I?
I said, look at Landon.
I said both of them are. Oh, without a doubt.
He's partial because you kind of match him.
Summit, right? He's got the Summit colors on. Two-time state champ, man. State champ. I think more than any sport, when you say you're the state champ in wrestling, that's something to be really proud of. Look like you've been on. Have you been on the mat lately? Yeah, it looks like he was on the mat earlier today. But talk about getting back to the state tournament and getting another one, and just how proud you are of your accomplishment.
I'm extremely proud of my accomplishment. I'd like to thank my parents and all my coaches for helping me and supporting me throughout all this process. I'm really grateful to have 2 state championships. It'd be nice to get 3, but never complacent.
Do you two ever practice together on the mat?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What?
Does he make you better? All the time, especially Landon. Great practice partner.
Tate, everybody knows that I've been on that Fairview wrestling train for a long time. I was the first one to hop aboard.
Yeah. We've been on the Summit train. But
You've been on, and I'm telling you right now, and it's a matter of time, Landon, I think you'll agree. You guys get to the semifinals and the duels and the winner's bracket. You finish runner-up as a team in the traditional state tournament. Coach Miller and I have talked about this. I love Summit Wrestling too. It's only a matter of time. Now, you guys obviously got your individual titles. Summit Wrestling is going to get a team state title, Landon. Do you agree?
Absolutely. Next year.
I love it. Hey, here's the other thing with Landon. I know HIPAA, FERPA, all these rules where I can't say things. But I'm going to tell you right now, and I knew about this early in the year. Landon wins a state title. You had a pretty major injury you had to deal with, and I noticed you were kind of wrestling side saddle. No, dude, I cannot believe he wins a state title and had an injury that I'm telling you would have people laid up in bed. It was impressive, man. Talk about that.
It definitely wasn't easy when the doctor told me that he suggested surgery on my ACL immediately, but I knew I had a state title to win, and I had to go out there and get it.
Wrestling's different. You guys are built a little bit different. We're proud of y'all. We're excited that you're here tonight. Looking forward to watching you wrestling again next year, too. Great job, fellas. Out to Coach Mancini and Coach Wilkins.
Hey guys, I got Maddie Podolsky's dad here. Being a Ravenwood soccer coach myself, Maddie has plagued us the last 2 years. I definitely wanted to talk to you a little bit about her soccer career here at Nolensville, also her bit with the U.S. Women's National Team, the under-16s. Talk to me a little bit about that, Dad.
Well, she's been waiting for a long time, I think, to get the national invite, and so that's something that's been on her radar for a while. And when she got that invite, I think being 15 years old, put her on her plane for France for 2 weeks, just with the national team. So she was ready. She loves the game, and that's probably the most important thing about Maddie. She loves the game. So.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal player. I know that we have definitely had to make sure she can't get the ball in the past. So looking forward to see what she does in the future. Thanks, Dad.
Well, thank you.
Girls bowling. Samantha Daly, Brentwood, Ansley Johnson, Independence, Annika Midgley, Franklin, Sydney Osborne, Nolensville, Boys Bowling, Braden Didier, Franklin, Houston Folks, Franklin, Noah Osborne, Nolensville, and Drew Whalen, Franklin. We've got the brother-sister combo.
I love this.
Of Noah and Sydney Osborne of Nolensville. We're a pickleball family. I know how heated it gets on the pickleball court. How heated does it get on the bowling alley between you two?
There's definitely a lot of competition between us. Even in non-competitional matches, there's a ton of tension, you know?
Yeah, I've gotten used to losing to him, though.
No, Sydney, we can't talk like that. We're going to beat him. How is the dynamic at home? I mean, does it carry over into the school, or is it just constant trash talking at home? I mean, what does it look like, again, behind the scenes?
Not really. We're super close, actually.
Oh, I mean, I drive him everywhere.
So I get chauffeured every time to every
Oh,
bowling
so you
match.
have to be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can be a little mean on the bowling alley, but as soon as it hits the car, I have to be real nice.
And you're controlling the radio, right?
Yes,
Sitting.
of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, of course, of course. No, it's incredible, some of these stats. I'll just share. High score, Sydney, 195. TSAA individual qualifier finished 43rd, 158 season average. I don't know, Tate, when the last time I hit 100 in bowling, just 100. But, you know, that's neither here or there. Noah, it's incredible. High score, 255. I don't know
Yeah,
how that's
there's
possible.
no room for error in
Unless
that.
I have one of those bumpers. It's just not
And
happening.
still not getting a 255. He asked me that the other day. At what age did y'all decide bowling? I'm going to make a good run at this.
I'm sorry?
What age did you start?
Oh, I started when I was 13, I think. I did it. I started my freshman year of high school, and I've done it every year since.
And I started, because she started bowling, I was just in the bowling alley every single day. I eventually learned just to pick it up, and I've started since about 6th grade. So I've been bowling ever since.
Great. Well, good luck.
Thank
I
you.
love it. We got the Osmonds, and now we got the Osburns. We'll bounce to McKinley with Ashley Johnson and Sam Daly on the red carpet.
Thank you. I'm here with Ashley Johnson, and Ashley, you finished second overall in the Williamson County season for the highest average. And Sam, you're a returning nominee and a two-time state qualifier. Ladies, I feel like people often discount all the hard work you put into your sport. Tell me, what's it like to train for bowling?
Well, our team mainly focuses on the oil pattern, where to throw the ball, and we work on our forms and where to throw the ball.
It's a lot about repetition. It's just figuring out what works for you and then rolling with that.
Back to y'all at the desk.
Here with Annika Midgley and Houston Folks from Franklin High, who are both bowling finalists. You guys are a part of the most dominant bowling team in the district. Half of the bowling nominees tonight are from Franklin. If there's one skill that has helped you the most through this sport, what would it be?
I'd say playing football, because from a young age in middle school and my first year of high school, I played football, and kind of that agility and quick learning helps everything from the football field to the bowling alley.
I would say keeping cool and keeping a level-headed, because if you get too stressed, it often messes up your throw.
That's awesome. Well, good luck tonight, and back to the desk.
Coach Joins, you started off the beginning of the show. This thing just doesn't happen on its own, right? And we've had so many wonderful partners throughout the years. Most of them have been with us the whole time, right? But without them, none of this happens. And this one's about as important as it gets. We got Lindsay Sullivan with us, and this thing doesn't run without people like her.
That's right, marketing guru, Lindsay Sullivan. So
You heard it here first, right?
So talk about your role in athletics. You got Bone and Joint, Williamson Medical, Williamson. It's got all those names to
All
it.
the names.
Bottom line is the trainers, they take care of us.
They do.
The doctors, they take care of us. Talk about that relationship. I know what it means to us. Talk about what it means to you guys.
Absolutely. Well, I'm Lindsay from Bone and Joint Institute and Williamson Health, and we are fortunate enough to be able to provide the physicians, all the physicians for all the Williamson County high schools, and the athletic trainers and EMS from Williamson Health. So it's through our partnership with Williamson Health, Bone and Joint Institute. We're just thrilled to be out there and with the kids from preseason to postseason and all year round. It's awesome. I love it. I'm an athletic trainer by training. I've been in that seat. Go Ravenwood Raptors. But we just love it, and it's great to be out on the sidelines on Friday night, but also all the hard work that the athletes and athletic trainers and EMS and physicians put on when they're not out on the sidelines is just paramount.
And talk about Jay Moore, who oversees that. I love Jay. Listen,
He's awesome.
He probably sees a text or a call from me. He's like,
And
voicemail,
again.
voice. He's great.
He's fabulous. Jay, I've known Jay for years, and he's just total servant's heart, wants to be there to do what's best for the schools, for the athletes, for the physicians. So he's phenomenal, and we're just blessed to have him as part of our team.
We appreciate you being here tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And
Thank
we've
you.
got our cheer group coming up next. Do we have everybody here? We waiting on somebody? Come on up, ladies. Is she coming up? Come on up.
Thank you.
You guys come on up too. Come on up. You're going to introduce yourselves. Tate, the next two categories, cheer and dance, we talk about all the time.
We're doing it again.
How important. Are we matching?
Yeah, we're matching.
My green bow tie. Here we go. We got somebody coming up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. What they mean to the school in terms of school spirit. And one thing I always say, ladies, about cheer, and I think these days are over, but the days of just, they're just standing there on the sideline, real athletes when you're talking cheerleaders. If you guys would, go right down the line, introduce yourselves, tell them what school you're from.
Hi, my name's Emmy Harvey, and I went to Franklin High School.
Right down the line, let's go.
Hi, my name is Addison Meekin, and I went to Brentwood High School.
Hi, my name is Luca Ornelas, and I went to Summit High School.
Hi, my name is Anna Palmieri, and I went to Ravenwood High School.
I want to make sure I say that right. Luca Ornelas. See, hey, listen, I'm not going to call anybody out in the group, but to talk about if anybody wants to admit it, you can, because I know it's one of you. Someone from your school was telling me, because it's pretty important to be a WILLCO Award finalist, that one of you, it may be multiples, but I know one, when you found out you were a finalist, you actually shed a tear. Who was it? Talk about that. That's fantastic. I'm telling you, that was so cool. I was like, this means a lot to be a WILLCO finalist. Talk about it.
Well, I've actually volunteered with Franklin High School for this event the past 2 years, and I've just seen how important and meaningful it is to get nominated for something like this. And to see my name up there, on the Twitter, I just thought that's so crazy. How is that me?
That's really cool. Ladies, just pass that mic down. Talk about your plans for next year if you're a senior. If not, talk about next year's squad. So go right down the line here.
Well, I'm a senior, and I'll be an incoming freshman at the University of Florida. So I'm really excited for that. Go Gators.
Go Gators. Luca?
I also just graduated, and I'm going to Western Kentucky University.
Hilltoppers.
Yep.
Anna, how about you?
I just graduated, and I'll be going to University of Georgia. Go Dogs.
Hey, listen, we're proud of all of you. Thank you for being here. And we're going back out to the red carpet to talk to our dance team finalists.
All right, I'm with the dance finalists, Hannah, Isabella, Hayden, and Lacey. You guys, teamwork is so important in a sport like this. How do you guys define leadership?
I would define it as making sure everyone's working as a team and growing for everyone's successes.
The most important aspect that a leader has is elevating your teammate above yourself and learning from the ones that came before you in order to inspire those that will come after you.
A leader to me promotes unity and keeping everyone on the same page to have the most productive and successful season possible.
Leadership is so important because it keeps everyone on the same page and focused, but making sure that everyone looks good and has fun and no one's left behind.
These are all great examples. Back to you, Tate.
Thank you, ladies. Hey, Coach Goodwin, I think we can call cheer and dance also the all GPA team. I don't know if you looked at that, but 4.6, 4.4, 4.0, 4.14.
You know,
I was embarrassed reading that.
Kendrick was up here earlier, and he was cum sum laude. So we forget about that part of the student athlete. It's incredible. And when you see 4.56, I mean, Tate, we're not going to talk about what your GPA was, but I don't know if it compared to what we're seeing consistently with some of these student athletes, but it's phenomenal.
No Hope Scholarship.
No Hope Scholarship. Or No Hope.
Tennis.
Tate, I know you're going to ask me about it because I've played a little tennis.
Grace, do you know what a T2000 is?
What?
A T2000.
I do not.
It's a very old tennis racket that I do not use.
You don't need any help with your tennis game, but the T2000 might give you a little added edge. It's the racket that Coach Joins grew up playing with.
What brand?
Wilson.
Okay, Wilson's the right answer, so I'll...
Jimmy Connors.
I'll take a look.
Darren Joins.
That's right. Connors made it famous. So
what racket do you swing?
Wilson Blade.
She said that like
I mean...
There you go. So we've got Grace Stout, Ravenwood High School, 3-time finalist in tennis, maybe 3rd time's the charm. I know you're excited about it. Maddie Darude from Page High School. You guys are competitors. You work, you play in tournaments, do all that stuff. But talk about tennis in this district, what a big deal it is. We'll start with you, Maddie.
It's a really big deal. I mean, it's an individual sport, so it's not really team. So it's really just you, and me and Grace, we both play singles, so even if we were to do doubles, it's just us, literally. So it's a huge opportunity to be able to say I play number 1 for Paige and I play number 1 for Ravenwood. Like, it's a great accomplishment.
Grace?
This district is probably the hardest in the entire state, if not Middle Tennessee, if not the whole state. So to be here and to also be able to say, like, oh, I play 1 for Ravenwood, and same thing with Maddie, it's a really big deal, so we're very blessed.
Thank you guys for being here. Tate, go ahead.
I think you found your next sideline reporters, too.
That's right. What are you guys doing next?
These two are comfortable behind the mic. Strong.
They definitely
Good luck
are.
tonight.
Good job. We've got Tia on the red carpet with Sam Frank of Fairview.
Hey guys, I'm with tennis finalist Sam Frank. Sam, this isn't your first rodeo here at the WILLCOs. You were nominated last year in this category as well. Walk us through your feelings on being nominated among the best athletes in Williamson County.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. It's a privilege to be nominated for any sport at all, and everyone here has put in the work, and it's great to know that Williamson County produces so many great student athletes.
Well, congratulations. Good luck. I'm going to be throwing it to you, Lydia.
Thanks, Tia. I'm here with more Admirals, Aubrey Carper and Jake Dunn, who are both tennis finalists. Both of you went undefeated in the district in the regular season, and you were both named first team all-district. But between the two of you, who would win in a match?
I don't really know. If I was being completely honest, I think it would be me.
See, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. I feel like I'm just better in every aspect of the game.
I don't know. Your backhand's looking pretty shaky.
I'd say your serve's looking pretty shaky, but, I mean,
I don't know.
in all seriousness, I'm probably going to have to give it to her. She probably won.
Fair, fair. Well, congrats. Good luck tonight. And now I'm throwing it to McKinley.
Thank you. I'm here with Evan Lee, singles district champion, Stephen Smith, doubles district champion, and Emsley Meyer, who made all district team. Tell me, do y'all have any plans of playing post high school?
I'm hoping to go to a good D1 school, hopefully nearby, near my family here.
I plan on playing at D1 school as well.
I'll kind of see where it takes me. If I can find the right fit, absolutely. If not, I'm just going to play club tennis.
Well, wishing y'all the best of luck in your tennis careers and tonight. Back to y'all at the desk.
He's not here.
Hey, Carrie, Coach Goodwin, real quick, you made a great point. I think we a lot of times lose sight of tennis, golf, the mental pressure that's on these young athletes. I mean, all eyes are on you.
I mean, I grew up playing a sport that I had a supporting cast with me on the court or on the field, and looking at tennis or golf or even wrestling, where the pressure of the team success, overall success, is weighing on you, we forget about how difficult that is with our high school kids. I mean, we're watching pros sometimes buckle under pressure and not be able to perform, and we're asking that of 13, 14, 15, 17-year-olds to do it great. And if you look at this list that we've gone through, they're incredible. But that starts at home. So we've got a great community, a great support system. These families are incredible, but it starts at home.
Yeah, you're right. And it never ceases to amaze me. A lot of them are freshmen. I mean, some of them can't even drive a car yet.
And they all have brothers and sisters who are just as good.
That's right. They just keep on coming. Yeah. Well, girls track and boys track are coming up next. The finalists on the girls track, Gabrielle Boulay of Centennial, Claire Stegall, Nolensville, Sarah Tang of Independence, and Sophie Yant of Brentwood. And then on the boys' side, Hudson Elaine of Brentwood, Aiden Carter of Brentwood, Cole Combs of Page, and Miles Raymer. And with that, we'll head to McKinley, who's with Sarah Tang of Independence High School.
Thanks, Tate. I'm here with the one, the only Sarah Tang from Independence High School. She plays third in shot put and second for discus. And if I'm not mistaken, you're the first to medal in shot puts for Independence girls track across the board. Tell me, what's your source of motivation?
Just the competitors out there, really good, great girls, great throwers. Being able to compete against them and being able to go back and forth each meet with them is just amazing and pushes me.
Thank you, and best of luck to you tonight. Back to y'all at the desk.
Okay.
Coach joins again, as we mentioned, when we're talking sponsors. This thing doesn't run without them. We're so proud of the partners that we've got here in WCS, especially with the WILLCos. Don't want to say favorite because we have so many. We love them all. But one of the favorites is the Courage Award, and I know you're very proud to introduce and recognize these two men right here.
Skip Brown, we talked about this time last year.
Yes, sir. It was our first experience. I was just talking to Coach Mancini. Our daughter played at Ravenwood last year and was here, and it's like I tried to describe it to my friends. It's the equivalent of the ESPYs for high school. And I was like, man, that's cool.
And so we had to twist Josh's arm to get him here. But when it's over, he's going to go. What's the date next year?
Slow and steady. He's got a young one, so he's going to get to experience this a lot longer. I got a little gray on the side, so I don't have too many more years with high school students, but we're looking forward to it.
Talk about your passion for high school sports. We talked by the end of that conversation. We've got Compass Mortgage. We appreciate you guys. You're a sponsor for the Courage Award. But talk about your love of sports. That's why you're here tonight.
Absolutely. So I grew up with three brothers, older brother, twin brother, who's very handsome, and then younger brother. And we were all within 4 years of one another. So older brother's 2 years, younger brother's 2 years, then my twin and I in the middle. So no girls, so all we did was sports.
Yeah.
And it usually ended in wrestling, and then it was dinner time, and then we'd go do it again. But it was such a integral part of just what we did growing up, and it taught you the ins and outs of winning, losing, you know, what you like, what you don't like, and everything. It's just a microcosm of what life's about.
Josh, what do you think about this event so far?
So it's really exciting to see that such effort gets put into to the youth that are here, right? So
that's right.
Grew up playing sports all through high school, had the privilege to play after high school. My coaches, I just remember having such a big impact on who I was as a young man, and to see that, you know, the community cares enough to really invest in our youth. It just makes me excited to see my kids get to come up out in Fairview.
Great.
Just a little love to Fairview.
Yellow Jackets.
Yes, right. Get to see them come up and know that that the community is really giving back to the future leaders.
Well, we appreciate you both being here. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Tate, we've got soccer next.
Thank you, man.
I believe we got a couple of soccer players here ready to come up. Come on up. Davis and Adrian, soccer finalists. Davis Long, Franklin High School. Adrian Bayasima. Did I get that right, Adrian?
He's proud of that,
sir,
Adrian.
You got that right.
Hey, listen, I found out, little birdie told me that you guys are ultra competitive with one another, but your buddies off the field. Is that true, Adrian?
Hey, that's true. We've been playing since we're like very young, so I mean, the rivalry is really there, but in the end of the day, we're just brothers.
Hey, and Davis Long, you know, Davis, you probably don't watch Sports Connection because only about 5 people do. But
I think his mom's one of them.
Oh, she's one of the 5, so maybe she told you. Tate will tell you, I'm in the Davis Long fan club. I love that he plays multi-sports. Great soccer player, Adrian will attest to. Also quite a basketball player. I can tell you this, he's not one of our basketball finalists. He was in the mix for that. I got a feeling he might be in that mix again next year. So Davis, obviously plays soccer, but talk about being a multi-sport guy too.
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, just balancing the two, I mean, is always something that I've been doing for ever since I was a kid, really. I mean, ever since I've gotten ball, like felt basketball, soccer ball, whatever it is. I mean, I've been playing them for as long as I can remember. And I mean, recently I didn't play soccer my eighth or ninth grade year, but my sophomore year I picked it back up, and ever since then, I mean, I've been balancing the two. Whatever season I'm in, really. I mean, I'm going hard and I'm practicing every single day. So, I mean, I love them both, and I mean, glad to be here.
Adrian, talk about being a soccer player in this district. Every night you suit up, it's going to be tough playing in our league.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, Ravenwood, Brentwood, Franklin, all great teams. This year, our coach, Eric Shelton, he wants to put a team that can compete with everybody and anybody. And I think he's done a brilliant job getting us together, practicing every day. So we're just going with the mentality that we can beat everybody and we can win anything.
Guys, congratulations for being here. Good luck tonight. Coach Mancini, Coach Wilkins, one final time on the red carpet.
Hey, guys.
Hey guys, check. Hey guys, we're here with Anna Palmieri from Ravenwood High School. Very excited. She's here for a cheer finalist tonight, but also very involved in other sports as well. Let's start with cheer. For those who may not know, what kind of commitment is that? What does it look like year round?
Cheer is a really big commitment. We practice every single day for multiple hours, but it's so worth it in the end. We won the state championship this year, and we placed third at nationals, and I just love it. It's so fun.
That's awesome. Speaking of championships, she is also a part of the back-to-back flag football team, coached by none other than Coach Mancini. Talk about that. What was that like as a repeat champion?
It was so fun. It was my first year doing flag football this year, and everyone was so welcoming. It's a great sport. It's just starting up here, but it's such a fun thing to be a part of. I loved it so much.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Back to you guys.
Coach Joins, I know we got to catch up, but real quick, I wish the camera could have shown it. Did you see Adrian's shoes?
They were so impressive.
Adrian's shoes were on point. He might have won the
I didn't see them. Dadgummit.
They make sure we got to get a close-up of it. All right, we're talking softball, and that means we've got Lauren Johnson of Centennial. Coach Goodwin, she was the district MVP, 561 batting average, 660 on-base percentage, 8 home runs, and most importantly, can I get a
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
headed to
She is headed to
Tuscaloosa.
Alabama. Lauren, talk to us a little bit. I mean, this obviously was an incredible season for you guys, but the individual success that you had is just phenomenal. I mean, when I see that on-base percentage, I'm thinking she's got to be Speedy Gonzalez. I mean, she's got to have some wheels on her. Tell us a little bit about kind of the work ethic that goes into this production of stats and then to the next level.
I mean, really, like, as I've grown up, I've always felt like softball was just, you can be any body size. You can be anything you want. So I had to really embrace being small. So that means just critique, just a lot of practice. My goal right now is just to get on base. Like for high school, I love home runs. So it's so much fun. But really, my main goal was getting on base and let my teammates hit me in.
Are you more of a slapper, drag, bunt, or you just want to knock it out of the park?
I'm a righty, so no slapping on that part. But I know I do look small, but I do have a lot of power.
Small and mighty.
Yeah.
Small and mighty. Lauren, we're so excited about you tonight. You are with some impressive other female individuals, too. You look great, and good luck. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Okay.
Enough of that.
We got it in. Let's head out to Tia, who's with Ella Polk of Page and Ryan Brown of Independence.
Hey guys, I'm with softball finalists Ryan and Ella. You guys are no short of achievements and accolades. I want to know what your go-to song is to play to hype up your team before a game.
Probably Hey Ya by Outkast.
Gasolina.
These are great song choices. Back to you, Tate.
Baseball, and we've got a couple of good ones. We've got Ryan Yates here of Centennial. You can tell by the tie. Coach Boffman was up here. A lot of cool things, man. You went to the state tournament, got the first win in school history, back-to-back, and I would think it would be pretty cool, man. Coach Boffman's last year as the head baseball coach at Centennial, sending them out. Another great year. You were a big part of it, really caught fire, come the postseason. What was that all about?
So basically, we all wanted to do it for Coach Boffman. We all had a team meeting and really looked into it and thought that we had a chance to make it back. And then my team behind me, we had a great team behind me so I could just throw strikes, and that's all we really had to worry about.
First win, we talked about that. You're back in Murfreesboro at the state tournament, but of these last 2 years, what one memory that maybe stands out from the most?
So our sub-state game, I threw no hitter, and that was just a big team accomplishment because, without my team behind me, it would never have been possible.
Harrison, same deal. You all make it to the state tournament in baseball. Getting there, we all want to get that gold ball, right? But you all got there, had a great performance, came up a little bit short, but getting the Independence Eagles back there, what sticks out in your mind about that?
It was just a really great group of guys. We've been together for a long time, playing on the same team for years, and we all kind of came together before the season started. After kind of a disappointing finish the year before, we were like, that's not how we want to do it our senior year. And so we all came together, got a bunch of the underclassmen who were going to be an important part of the team together, and we're like, we have the opportunity to be really good. And we just came together, played like we were supposed to, and made a run.
District co-pitcher of the year. When you're on the mound, you're kind of getting juiced up, zoned in. What song is playing in your head, or are you just like calm, like Wild Thing? What's the go-to?
You know, I listen to music a lot before my starts. That gets me locked in. But once I'm on the mound, my brain, like, it sounds bad, but my brain's just kind of empty. I'm just up there, I'm not listening to anybody. I'm just thinking about what I need to do to get the next out.
Well, I understand. That's probably why you were so calm, cool, and collected. Good luck tonight, boys. I love the school colors. Good luck tonight, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, Coach Goodwin. Flag football. Do
My
you wish this
favorite.
had been around when you were playing?
You know, one day, Tate, I'm going to take you back to the time where I was QB1 of
QB1?
my own flag football team in college. And Josh, I wear him out with the stories. But I was a legend back in the day.
I don't doubt it.
But no, girls flag football, it's incredible. It's physical. It's intense, and I love it. You know, it's awesome to see our, multi-sport athletes shine, and I feel like the majority that we're going to interview today are going to tell us that flag football is their favorite, but, have to settle for maybe a scholarship in another sport, but it's coming.
Oh, it's coming, and I can't wait till it becomes a TWSAA sport.
Yep.
And I don't doubt that. I know that. And I also was very impressed with your softball knowledge, but I'm old enough to remember you went to school with some really good softball players, too.
A little bit.
So you saw that up close and personal.
A little bit.
All right, so the flag football finalists, Lila Gardner of Franklin, Bella Macasso of Ravenwood, Lillian McElroy of Fairview, and Nicole Rosani of Summit. Coach, who we got coming up?
I'm walking up with her. I had to recruit her.
He's been waiting on you.
So we've got Nicole Rosani. Nicole, a lot of great accolades for Nicole. Basketball player, Summit High School. I know Coach Goodwin's a little partial
I know Nicole.
to Summit High. Great player there. Flag football finalist, which we're talking about here now. And she's also a member of the second class of Outside the Lines, which means she covers athletics in the district. If you go to an event and she's not playing, maybe she's behind a camera. Nicole, talk about, to me, when I think about you, you got the full high school experience. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, I always stayed busy, of course, with OTL, basketball, flag football. But, I mean, it was just amazing meeting all kinds of people, having the experience of course, OTL and the Titans, and just being able to experience, like, all different types of things from flag football with every single sport, like, joining together. I mean, it was awesome.
Talk about flag for a second. That's what you're up for here with flag football. Groundbreaking. Second year that we've had it. Only a handful of states involved in it. It's a pilot program with the Titans and TWSAA. You've been a basketball player for a long time, but talk about the joy. The thing I notice about flag football is there's this new joy of playing. It's almost like being a little kid again out there playing. Is that accurate?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff to learn. Of course, a lot of our girls this year coming in were new, and of course, flag football was newer last year. And there's just a huge learning curve and a lot to learn and absorb, like a sponge. You just absorb a lot of information, and it was very fun to just enjoy the ride with my teammates and have that learning experience with them.
Tate, you know what I love about this? I'm a big believer in this OTL thing. There's no way a year ago Nicole Rosani would have been interviewing this way. She's killing it up here. She's comfortable behind that microphone.
I appreciate it.
I'm just telling you, it's awesome. Great job, Nicole. We're so proud of you. We're going to talk to some media students. McKinley.
Joins. I'm out here with some media students on the red carpet. I have Mickey Stoll of Summit High School and Lincoln Campbell of Page. Tell me, what's your favorite part of working in sports media?
I think one of my favorite things is using my creativity to help advance what students see out of our own athletes and then just seeing how we all grow throughout the season. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, I got to definitely say students, especially the student section. You know, they're always having fun, have a lot of energy. So I just got to say the students.
I hope y'all keep up your work. Back to the desk, or back to Lydia.
Hi, I'm here with Anna Ray Jones, one of my favorite people ever from Franklin High, who is a media student finalist. Anna Ray, you won last year. You're back again. After this year, you have awards under your belt, and you continue to impress me and everyone else with all of your work. But what is the most rewarding part of what you do?
I think the most rewarding part is getting to work with different sports teams and then building relationships with different athletes on different sports teams. I think it's really awesome.
That's awesome. You're awesome. Congrats, and good luck tonight, and back to the desk.
Walking in. Hey, we're wrapping up here, Tate. We need to thank everybody. Obviously, the folks at Walker Chevrolet. Doesn't happen without them. The crew at MTSU, Brady Made Events. We talked about Compass Mortgage. They're part of this street tuxedo. Carrie Goodwin back for another year. Carrie, we're so glad you were here. Any final words from you, Carrie?
Y'all can't get rid of me.
We don't want to get rid of you.
Don't want to.
We don't. Hey, final guy up here, and this is always one of my favorite parts. We got Miles Catawala, and I guarantee you I said that right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You said it right.
So we got Miles up here, Centennial High School. We're going to do some recognition of some different folks here tonight, but Miles is kind of like, what am I doing here? Well, you're going to find out, Miles. You're going to find out. But talk about this. I love this about you. I found this out. Really worked hard to be a factor on that basketball team.
Yes, sir.
Your coach, Coach Moore, loves you. And then I find out about baseball, that maybe you're not the guy that's always going to be on the field, but you said, Coach, I want to be a part of this team. I want to be a leader. And everybody tells me one of the reasons you go to the state tournament is because you're part of that squad. Talk about that, Miles.
Those are just my guys. I love them. I love to be out there with them. It's a great experience, and it's really a way to keep me off the couch. So if I'm out there and I can play a good role for the team, which I think is being supportive, being able to help players understand things, just be able to coach up people on a peer level, I think is really important. So since I was able to do that on the baseball team, I stuck with it, even though I wasn't getting the minutes that everybody else was. But I wasn't worried about that. I was helping the team. It was a great time. We went to state for the second time. I mean, it's crazy being out there with them.
And I credit mom at home. Here's what happens, and people, and this is nothing against the mamas and daddies out there. We love you. But it's pretty hard, honestly, to coach guys sometimes who don't play. Because, you're getting called, somebody else says, why are you laughing, Tate? I'm just.
I love it when you do this.
I'm just telling the truth. Miles and his family said, no. We want him on the team, whatever it takes. We want him on that baseball team. Talk about that support at home too, Miles.
It's great. I've got my family. They're going to be with me no matter what I'm doing. So knowing that I can trust them and, they're going to be fine coming out to support the team with me, it's great. So I love that from them.
Miles, you look great. Appreciate you being here tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's wrap it up, Tate. Thank you, Miles.
That's it for the Red Carpet Show. Thank you for being here. We can't real quick. We got to thank Tia Atkinson, McKinley Johnson, Lydia Wellborn. Again, they killed it. And
who
then
else?
the coach reporters. Coach
Jeremy
Jessica
Qualls in
Mancini.
here.
He's right there.
We've got a couple minutes. I'd love Dr. Qualls to come up here if he's close by.
Gotcha.
And Mark Wilkins, too.
Mainly just because of his outfit.
Always. You got to show it
So
off.
here's what we're going to do. I've got some other stuff to do. I want you to sit right here. I want you to sit right here. So Dr. Qualls is going to sit right. He's going to help close the show. I got some other stuff to do. I know he loved his role as district athletic director. We're proud of him. We're glad he's here, and you look great, Dr. Qualls.
I appreciate it. I wore that jacket you have on 2 years ago, just to let you know. But hey, seriously, Coach Jones, let's talk about Street Tuxedo Walker Chevrolet 9 years running. Copy Solutions, what they mean to this event. You've been along for the ride for 7 years now. Tate, 9 years. What do those guys mean to this event?
Well, it doesn't happen without them, but we're gonna brag on you too. None of this thing ever happens if it wasn't for your big thinking brain. We know Chris Snyder and everybody. They keep you in. You're the wide thinker, right?
Chris Snyder probably has the hardest job in this county.
The hardest.
Surround yourself with good people.
Bless her.
Let me tell you about Chris Snyder. WILLCOs year 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, there was 2 people rolling up tents in this parking lot.
Yeah.
Chris Snyder and myself. That goes back all the way where we started with 2. Lindsey Quirk's another person here. Lindsey Quirk's been with us since day 1. The last production meeting we had 64 people in it. I want you to think about that for just a minute. 2 to 64.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Well, I wanted to ask you that. So You created it. You were at the first one. Here we are at the ninth. It just keeps getting bigger and better. In 10 seconds, what are you most impressed about with what you saw tonight?
I'm most impressed that Coach Joins has put his DNA on this thing. This is going to outlive both of us, and that was the whole meaning behind this thing from the start. Who's in town? Van Jefferson, Super Bowl ring, WILLCOs coin, first male athlete of the year, and he still has both.
I love it. And just to be clear, every year he tries to get us to bump you out so he can slide in that chair.
That's
and every
not
year
true.
Coach Joins
She makes y'all look very good. She makes y'all look very good.
All right, that's it. Dr. Qualls, thanks for being here. Hey, thank you for being at the red carpet. Rundown special, 13 minutes, right, Coach Joins? Yes. We will be right back with the WILLCO Awards ceremony in 13 minutes. Thank you. See you in a bit.